Hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. In the last episode we took on the sisters and unfortunately we lost our second mascot. So we've replaced them with a Doomweaver. I've done a little bit of reading on Doomweavers and apparently there's lots of different ways that you can use them. I'm going to try and use this guy as a sort of a melee tank, although it's going to be quite a while until he's actually leveled up enough to be useful. So we're going to be trying to take him on as many missions as possible and hopefully not making those missions too hard so that he ends up taking too much damage and dying like all of the other mascots that we keep trying to level up. Let's have a look and see what's available. So we have a hard Weirdstone Rush where one warband is in 3 strike teams and the other is scattered. That's bad. A deadly Weirdstone Rush where one warband gets a good position and the other does not. And finally a hard Weirdstone Rush where one is in a good position and the other's in 3 strike teams. Out of these options, I think I'm going to go for this one. I don't think it's worth sending out scouts. Generally, I find that the missions you get back will be largely similar to the ones that you have available. So I prefer to not waste my money. Let's have a look at the cash then. So we got a couple of people injured, which is actually good for us at the moment if you think about it. We should be able to get everyone here into 2 deployments because we've got let's see, a 3, and a 4 I think are the deployment options available. So if we can get 7 people, that's ideal for us. So let's take Kragor out. No, actually, we'll take Grazagar and Furman out. Farik, you can swap out for Huthel. Mobhoi, you're still sitting back, that's fine. And we've got Raitosh, and we're taking Guruman out for the first time. Eladel. Yeah, okay, Eladel, you can come up. Let's see how this goes.
Your scouts reported a secret cache of equipment in the ruins, but recovering it has become no easy task. Somehow, an enemy warband has learned of your plan. Worse, they're lying in wait and have deployed patrols to flank your warriors.
Okay, well, the way that he's termed this sounds worse than it actually is. We're actually in the better position here because we're around our war cart. They're coming in from all sides, so we should hopefully be able to just pick them off one group at a time. We're up against the Undead. This is the only deployment option for Svogaz, so we shall base everything around him, I guess. So Eladel, you can go there. Huthel, kind of, there we go, that one. Furman, front this side. Grazagar, there. Raitosh, there. Guruman, you can sort of sit nice and protected in the middle. And we'll see where we run into them first. Now, we do have to be very cautious about their Crypt Fiend. That's perhaps the biggest problem we're going to have. The Crypt Fiend, of course, is their impressive unit. And believe me, he is awfully impressive. He has a really horrible tendency to just completely decimate our troops. We haven't seen anything yet. Let's send Svogaz round the other way. Have a little looky-see. This is still fine. I mean, we could wait for them to come to us. It would be good to get a little bit of a collection of Weirdstone before things kick off, though. Alright, let's pull up the map again once we get back to our start point. Yoink. Okay, so we can collect the Weirdstone here and here. We have seen some of them over there, so I'll probably leave Svogaz sort of pointing in this direction. Yeah, if we progress this way towards this building, that is, I think, our best option. So back again, Svogaz, sorry. Is there anything in there? No, there's not. So we're sort of just going to wait at the very end here. And we're going to wait on ambush. If anything does come forwards, Svogaz will have words. Yeah, so our Doomweaver is not going to be very useful until we get him ranked up a bit and can actually learn some different spells on him. At the moment, he's got one which seems to help the enemy hurt themselves to death by attacking you. That seems like a terrible thing to be using. Like, why would I want them to attack me more? Well, I suppose if I get good enough armor resistance and dodge and such, then that could actually be quite an interesting tactic. Yeah, that's probably how it's supposed to be done. I remain to be convinced about Doomweavers in general. Let's loot some things. And there's weird stone in here as well. Is that upstairs? Probably the next room over. Probably should have gone up there. I'm having trouble visualizing this. It might be upstairs. Can I see upstairs? Kind of. Can't really see anything up there. Is there another upstairs once you get up there? Oh, it's right in front of me. I'm just being blind, that's all. Alright, let's not pick it up just there. Surely there's... No, this is actually the best way that we can run forwards to it. So scavenge. Updated. And then we'll run back downstairs and start taking it towards our war cart. Which is, of course, on the far side. We'll buff up some people just in case. This is our Doomweaver right here. He looks really good in his helmet. You can't actually see from this angle, but that's where his icon comes from. So this is the ghoul that we could see in the distance. That's fine. Hopefully they'll have one or two more units. And not much else. Coming from the same direction. Hell, even him by himself would be fine. Right, who's that? That's a guy with a big old sword. Huthel, do you fancy shooting some people? Good work there, Huthel. Furman. And sort of charge forwards, I guess. May as well pick this up on the way through.
Objectives updated.
Now, it's probably not worth us engaging this turn. At least not just yet. What I'll do is I'll wait here in ambush stance. And if anything comes closer out of that pod, we shall engage from there. Still more weird stone in that building, but I couldn't see it. Let's have a quick nosy in here. No. Yes? Yes, there it is. Okay. Let's pick that up more smartly. Okay. It's only a shard. Updated. But the ultimate aim is, of course, to be rich. Rich and powerful. Mostly rich. This is fine. Wait here. Right, Tosh, you can come do some shooting as well. Boris is not having a good day, is he? Oh, miss. It's alright. We've got another shot still. Now our Doomweaver, who can cast Boon of Ruin. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Because of who he is, casting these kind of always triggers curses, I think, or at least has a greater chance of triggering curses. It'd be really interesting to get him into combat and try it out, certainly. I could cast it on that guy, I suppose. Probably don't want to cast it while I'm around my guys. So yes, it reduces the cost of counterattacks. Gives you a better chance to hit, but when hitting, you do damage to yourself. It's yeah, it's that I just don't really understand it. Is the problem at the moment. Let's go on a dodge stance, as that's best for us at the moment. Actually, no, we'll go on ambush. Don't think we'll get a chance to actually ambush, but just in case. So, other things we can expect. The Crit Fiend, we've mentioned. Their Vampire Leader is going to be a big problem. They'll probably have a Thrall. Thralls can be quite tricky to deal with.
A new round has started.
Okay, now, do I send in Svogaz? Trigger the ambush, and then just act defensive. Let other people get kills. Think that's a good idea, actually. Come on. Didn't you go on ambush? There you go. So you missed. Now, can I hit you once? Probably. Can I hit you twice? Unsure. If I don't do Blood Offering, I'll do less damage. That's good. Okay. This is a plan that's kind of going to work. So we'll go on sidestep here. And then we'll have other people come up and get their own punching. Sorry, Svogaz. You're training up other people now. Where is that? There. That's bad for us. It's kind of hovering near Eladel. If it can't come through the building, that's actually not too bad for us because it's just going to piss it off. Can we see it? We only glimpsed it. Maybe it's gone over that. Hashtag worried. Still seems to be okay though. Haven't actually seen it yet. Let's throw these in here. And then we'll go catch up with Svogaz. Svogaz might need to turn around and come deal with this thing instead. So, weapons of destruction on Svogaz. Probably should be doing it on other people if I'm using Svogaz as a training tool. So let's do it on our Doomweaver. Why not? Well, other than the fact that he's fairly rubbish and is less likely to hit. I suppose that's probably good enough reason to not. End turn. There we go. It does feel like they're closing in from all sides. I wonder if that Crypt Fiend is part of this group of 2 or if he's part of his own. So these are probably the Thrall and the leader chap off in the distance somewhere. The 45s are likely to be zombies. Okay, so we've got another ghoul. So Furman's in a bit of a tricky fight here. I think he'll be okay. We should be able to get a couple more people to come in and help mob the guy. Svogaz, I know you really want to, but don't counterattack. I understand it's not fair. Right, Furman, it's your turn. Couple of good hits. What's he using? Some sort of mace? Well, in that case, we'll go on parry stance. Hazel. Well, you could shoot David, or you could shoot Benjamin. Really don't mind. So not great chances to hit over here, so I'm thinking probably just shoot down the far end. Or then again, you could even shoot Boris here. So take a reload, take another shot. There we go. Spreading the experience around. And then dodge. And Rytosh, let's see if we can get you to shoot this guy. Just pour some extra damage into him. Reload. Keep shooting. That's not good. Do you have enough to do an aimed? Yes, I think you do. So do an aimed shot for the final one. And then reload once more. Ready for next turn. Grazagar can come round the far side. Get behind that guy. Let's say no. Hi, Crypt Fiend. Nice to see you round there. Let's definitely not be doing that then. Go the long way round. Run the risk of getting charged. Tell you what, let's just delay for a moment. Oh, actually, I can nip through here. Yes. No. Damn it. That is a further charge than I thought. Bollocks. It's all gone to pot, guys. If I attack, I'm likely to die. Can I just delay for the moment? While I think about what the hell I'm going to do. Ponder. Yeah, I really need to get Svogaz in on this. Boon of Ruin isn't going to do anything to help. Suppose Garamond can go around. It's all awful, is what it is. Right. Delay again. Let's see what that guy's going to do. Hopefully he'll charge at Svogaz. Svogaz can counterattack a couple of times, and then Garamond can come in and get the kill. This is a very convoluted plan. And then at the start of next turn, Svogaz can come and try and rescue Grazagar. This is a very convoluted plan. So we need to delay again. We're trying to get slower than that guy. Don't charge after Grazigar. Just go after Svogaz. Don't you bastard. I hate you. Oh, you're going somewhere else entirely. Where are you going? Right, well, I think you're probably wearing like armbands, which means you can't be parried, so dodge stance. He says very unconvinced. And I suppose we will get into this fight here so that Svogaz can get all the way around safely. I wasn't surprised. This is exactly what I expected to happen. It doesn't make it good, just makes it painful. Sorry, rank 0 Doomweaver against rank lots. This is not going to be a good fight. What are you using? Just a mace? Could parry, but dodge is better for us.
A new round has started.
Okay, Svogaz. Really need to get some very good hits here. Damn it. Do not need misses. Alright, misses from his side is fine. Okay, that's fine. Taking quite a lot of damage here. And then sidestep. If we're very lucky, he'll focus on Svogaz and not Grazigar. Do get a counterattack though. That's right. Do your little stab. Damn it. Very out of action. I'm sorry, Grazigar.
Updated.
We tried our best. There's their leader. Just go away. There's too many of you already. Poor Garamon. It's like trial by fire and then some. Curse you. I'm shaking my fists at the screen. Right. What can we do here? We'll do weapons on Svogaz, because we kind of need to, always. Then over on Furman. Failure. Do I try again? Or do I try and get into combat? Because I could hit and then try and cast it again. And that's kind of reasonable. So that gives us a blood sacrifice buff, which means it only costs 1 offensive point to cast. Fail again though. Ah. Extra frustrating. We'll go on dodge. Things are falling apart quickly. Okay, Huthel. Got some shooting that needs doing. Do I focus on their impressive or the guy that's in combat with my leader? 73% chance, that's quite good. thought we could focus on that guy behind the wall over there. It's 57 from here. Can move around a bit. Like to here. 72. Okay, do the shots from here. That's good. It's going to be one fewer to deal with in a little bit. Yeah, dodge. Furman, get this finished. Come on. That wasn't even enough. So I guess Rytosh is going to have to do it. Can we do it as an aimed shot? Okay. That's that sorted. Now, can we get to a position where we can shoot the impressive? Yeah, still going to be worthwhile. So we'll do a couple of shots in back. And then no defensive options, unfortunately. Good. There's our one dodge. And Necromunda. Take your bow and go away. Spell of Doom. Ow. Don't be shooting us. And don't be doing spells either. Ah, another one. We only just got rid of one of you.
A new round has started.
Alright, so guys, it's pretty much all on you at this point. Okay, impressive gone. Now, who do I help? Let's help Aladel. Damn it. Seriously, dude. So, Eladel should be able to kill it and buff up your team. So, weapons on Svogaz. Just getting so bad rolls this time. Okay, and buff again. Try on Svogaz again. It's not going to help this turn, but it will help. Sench's Lash. That's fixed us in place. Oh, phew. Oh, that did not feel like a victory. But still, a technical victory is the best sort of victory. 2 people out of action. It's a really, really bad introduction for Garamond, certainly.
You have proven yourself worthy of the dark blessings of
I'm not
chaos.
sure we did prove ourselves worthy. That was a huge train wreck.
Brings you that much closer to your destiny.
Task completed.
So, Furman did okay. Tendinitis. Okay, well, Grazagar is going to be a little bit weaker. It's not going to make a huge amount of difference. It's not perfect, obviously, but what can you do? I was glad that I was able to spread the kills out, at least, what kills that we did manage to get. And a full recovery for Garamond. Only 3 XP, but to be honest. I'm just glad that he survived. Some spoils. Again, it doesn't feel like we deserved them, really. Let's pay for everything. Still, came out with a profit, technically, with the cash that we found in there and the loot. It's definitely been worthwhile. So we'll sell the antitoxin. Sell the mandrake root as well. And the great flail, great hammer. And I think that'll probably do for selling junk. Oh, I suppose we can sell the pendants. Go away. Let's go through people and allocate stats. So, Eladel, what do you need? I'm just pulling up my spreadsheet on the other monitor. Ah, yes. You need a bit more toughness at this point. It's not much more to go, but your dodge is fine, so we'll leave that as it is. Flick through. Next up is Rytosh. We'll get a bit more alertness. And, oh gosh, new guy. I have very little idea what I want for him. Let's see. Probably be strength, I guess, because he's kind of going into combat. So yeah, if I focus on like strength and then intelligence and alertness, agility, yeah, strength, agility, intelligence, alertness, and then weapon skill and accuracy. After he's maxed his weapon skill, he can be a melee tank kind of. Weapon skill for Furman. And, oh, one last thing. Huthol. You can have a little bit more toughness. Oh, that's everyone dealt with. Okay, let's see what happens overnight, shall we? Okay, so Tendonitis is being treated. We've been sent a normal quality light armor, hurrah, and the 2 light wounds have recovered. Well, that was a pretty bad mission. It felt like, it felt like things just weren't quite going our way. Lots of bad rolls, missing 95% a few times. Always feels a bit cheap, but hey, that's just the way the random number generator works sometimes. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you've liked them and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I shall see you next time for another day in Mordheim, City of the Damned.